What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Today we are chasing an absolutely massive total. Playing against Yorkshire, who a lot of you guys have said are a very, very good side. And as you can see, declared at 8 for 551. So we have got a big, big task on our hands here today. Odds on are this game is probably going to end in draw, I would say. Yorkshire have gone and batted. They've batted basically almost for 2 days, the first 2 days. So if we can just stick in and basically hang around, get some runs under our belt, which is good because we did pick up some runs. I have picked up some runs recently in games, obviously, since my last episode. But it would be nice to go and continue to get those runs under our belt and just continue to press our case, I guess, for the 40 over cup, because that's something that we haven't really, I guess, stamped our mark on. Our style of play really is suited to one-day cricket because, I mean, we play first-class cricket like a bloody T20, for God's sake. But yeah, we haven't quite got that contract yet. And what is promising as well is that we are actually closing in on the Australian Test side as well, which is a good thing to see. It would be really nice to go and get in there. I just realised that if I make the Australian Test side, I'm either going to take the place of Warner or Rogers. And to be honest, I think it is Warner, because I think Rogers always bats one. I think he's always the guy who goes and takes the first ball. But yeah, I only just realised that now. Oh well. It's just one of those things, isn't it? It can't be helped. Side bottom. Sidey just keeps bowling up some rank balls, some rank wide balls. We haven't really timed that one very well. We are going to come back for 3, which will give Jimmy Adams the final ball of the last episode, and it gives me a chance to have some delicious orange juice. Nothing better on a Monday, especially if you've been out on a Saturday, than coming home and having some delicious orange juice on a Monday morning. It is just beautiful. So 13 off the first over, a good start for us. Remember, it is kind of, I guess this kind of goes against, I guess, my normal philosophy of batting. And you can see we're only out there for 1 over before we finished off the second session of day 2. But we're now back in and ready to rumble. So this kind of goes against, I guess, my philosophy. Normally I come in and I'm obviously trying to bat quick so we can go and have a decent chance of, you know, not having a draw in a game, you know, potentially going and getting a result. But today, not really the case. I mean, today we don't really need to bat that quick. It really is more about time because, I mean, scoring 500 odd in the first innings, it's always going to be difficult to go and get a win out of the game or get a result out of the game. I mean, you're going to have to bat, obviously, absolutely out of your skins. You're going to have to bat quickly as well because Yorkshire have gone and batted, you know, almost for 5 sessions out of the, I'm just trying to think, you only have 12 in first-class cricket. So they've gone and batted almost half of the sessions away in their first go at bat. So, I mean, scoring fast is not really the worst thing in the world to do. I mean, if I went out and scored a quick fire 400 here, which, let's be honest, probably isn't going to happen because I'm going to do something stupid before then. But, I mean, if that happened, then, I mean, it's game on. But odds on, as I said, this game probably is going to end in a draw, which is a wee bit disappointing because I think Yorkshire would be up towards the top. That one there's going to run away as well. So we've got a good start. Just poking it through that covers because really that is all that we are getting bowled. So we're just going to go and try and mix it up a little bit here, go over the fielders, and possibly bring up our first 6 of the innings, which we have gone and done. Right, now I'm going to talk about some real life stuff. I'm going to start off first with the Black Caps taking on Zimbabwe, which I was a little bit disappointed about. First of all, I did actually manage to get to watch the game, which was surprising, because there was this big stink up. Sky, which is our local sports provider here in New Zealand, didn't have, well, it's not that they didn't have the rights. Everyone was blowing up at Sky, but really it wasn't their fault. It was the TV company, I guess, in Zimbabwe that was going and trying to get the rights back. And we didn't quite secure that in time. We did get it for the first video, which was good because a lot of people were kicking up a lot of stink, but they didn't really realise it wasn't really Sky's fault. You know, they'd done their best, they'd done all they could. But anyway, we got it in the end, so we had it there. I actually ended up watching it on stream on my laptop, which was quite cool. And yeah, obviously Kane Williamson, 97, missing out on 100. I think he's done that a couple times in one-day cricket now. He's just missed out on that 100, which, you know, is a wee bit of a shame. But he's still, I mean, the kid's still, he's only 24. He's still got 7 one-day hundreds, which is obviously a very impressive stat. Ross Taylor, on the other hand, he scored 112. He is now tied with Nathan Astle for most international centuries for New Zealand. He's got 15... No. Yeah, he's got 15 one-day centuries, which in itself is an amazing achievement. And I think he's got 10 test yeah, I think he's got 10 Test hundreds as well. So, I mean, he has gone, and a lot of people said that he probably is one of our finest batsmen, I guess, until probably Kane Williamson came along. I mean, Kane Williamson, only 24 years of age, and he is on that list already as, you know, one of New Zealand's top batsmen of all time. So, but yeah, New Zealand actually losing, which was a wee bit disappointing. It is obviously not this. Oh, whoo! Almost ran my partner out. It's obviously not the strongest of New Zealand sides for those who are following the series. Brendan McCullum is being rested, I think, for the Zimbabwe series. I think he comes back to South African series. Corey Anderson out with injury. Trent Boult and... oh, that's a good shot from Jimmy Adams. That'll be 4, surely. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, but yeah, Baz being rested. I think he's coming back for the South African series. Corey Anderson out with injury. Jimmy Neesham does come back in for him. And then Tim Southee and Trent Boult are being rested. I'm not sure if that's for the whole tour or just the Zimbabwe leg of it, but they're being rested as well. So I guess not really as such an inexperienced side. I mean, our seamers were still Matt Henry and Mitch McClenaghan, who in both their rights are very good bowlers. You know, they've been, Mitch McClenaghan especially, probably now more of a senior player in the New Zealand side. Matt Henry obviously started off very well. Was unlucky not to make the World Cup squad originally for the Black Caps, but came back in and picked it up. Oh man, that's not going to go for 4. We're going to come back for 2. Taking on the arm, got his running shoes on, and he goes and gets there just like that, beautifully. And then Nathan McCullum, who a lot of people have said, you know, what is Nathan McCullum still doing in the side, rah, rah, rah. Nathan McCullum is still, I mean, he's still a decent player. Personally, I would prefer to have someone else in the side over him. But obviously the selectors still see something in him. Again, another senior bowler, a guy who's been pretty consistent, I guess, over his international career. He's pretty economical, not the biggest wicket taker in the world, and does offer quite a bit with the bat as well. So coming in at number 8, you know, you can't really complain too much about that. And Ish Sodhi as well made his debut. Oh God, there's a player out there. He made his one-day debut last night. So, but yeah, they just didn't really get enough. They scored 303, which I thought was going to be absolutely plenty. But I think it was Craig. I think it's Craig Irvine or maybe Sean Irvine. I'm not sure, one of the two. The number 3 for Zimbabwe, anywho, scored 130 not out. The openers got a good start as well, and in the end they got there with 7 wickets to spare and an over left. So. Yeah, in the end, quite a convincing win, I guess you would say. Well, not convincing. I mean, it was close, wasn't it? I mean, a convincing win would have been, you know, if they won with 7 overs with maybe 5 overs. Sorry, 7 wickets with 5 overs left to spare. But, you know, it's still good stuff. It's still good stuff by the Zimbabweans. And New Zealand are obviously going to have to go and regroup and fight back for the second game. I don't have any boundary scoring options here at all. At all. The only thing is like over extra cover. Oh no, I've probably picked out that man. No, that might have gone far enough actually. No, it hasn't! Oh, I was trying to go over extra and we went too straight. Damn it. Miss out on a 50 again. I always just seem to miss out on milestones just at the final bit. I was trying to bring up the 50 with a big slash, you know, a big shot to go and bring up the milestone. Not the case. Surprisingly, we are still 300 runs behind. 200. It's going down. Thanks to George Bailey, who's gone and had 150. Oh, Jesus, hit about 170 not out in the end. Which has really gone and I guess changed it around. And now we probably really are just trying to play for the draw, I guess you would say. Adam Life's gone and batted through very well there. He scored 100, and I think whoever's number 3, I think it's Gary Balance actually, has gone and potentially scored 100 as well. So we're chasing 336 to win. Realistically, the draw is still on. I don't know how long we've got left. I'm just going to have a quick look after this first ball that we pump side bottom. So yeah, session 2, so there's about 4 hours left. 4 hours to go and survive. There's no way that we're going to go and chase down this total. I'm going to give it a good nudge. You know, I'm going to go out there and try and score some runs. Try and get some runs on the board for me. Obviously, last time around, we just missed out on... Oh, that's bad. I was going to say, last time around, we just missed out. That's gone straight up in the air. Oh, he's dropped it! He's put it down and we're given a lifeline. Last time we just missed out on the 50 and we've been given a lifeline here. The one thing I do like about playing county cricket, and I brought this up in a previous video, was just about obviously the condensement of bowlers, shall we say, or more the spread outness of bowlers. diversity of bowlers would be the word that I'm looking for, is that you get obviously lower players going and scoring runs. And one thing I like about playing county cricket as well, whenever I play Australian domestic cricket, you know, whenever I play for whoever I'm playing for in this career mode Tassie, in career reborn, I'm playing for the Redbacks. I had to think about that one. Playing for the Redbacks. You don't get chances in that. Like, you don't get drop catches. Everything... Oh, no. Oh, I thought I picked out the man, but they've moved him around. Like, you don't get chances. If you hit it in the air and you hit it to a fielder, it's going to be out. Whereas in county cricket, quite often, you will get an opportunity. You will get an opportunity to go and... I'm going to just try and drop this and run. Oh, no. Trying to keep the strike. But you will get opportunities. Like, there will be drop catches. Oh, God, that orange juice is good. There will be chances that you can go and obviously pick up quick runs. So, I want to get back on strike. Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. First ball run out. Sorry, Jay Adams. This is about me. I'm trying to get a 50. We missed out on that 50 last time around. That's what we're going to try and get. We still need 316. 9 wickets left in hand. It was probably quite stupid to go and actually, I guess, not conduct the run out, but get the run out there because, you know, it is about survival. Not for Cliffy though. He's come out and pumped it. He's 26 off 7. He doesn't know the word survive. Slog is in his middle name. Oh God. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I honestly have no idea. I was trying to play it off the back foot and almost just try and, I guess, pull it away. And it just did not work at all. We got nothing, got the toe end of the bat. Thankfully, it just went and missed the fielder. Oh my God, what am I doing trying to play a ramp to a bloody Yorker? A full Yorker. What am I doing trying to play a ramp shot? Look at that. That is stupid. It's not even hitting, you know, a lot of times players say it's hitting halfway up middle. That one basically hit the base of middle stump. Because of that, we could potentially miss out on this game. We could miss out on some draw points. It's going to go close. No, we get the draw. Oh, thankfully, we pick up the draw. So we walk away with that. Ryan Sidebottom, man of the match. He took 6 for 106 in the first innings. I don't know what he did in the second innings. Obviously not too much. Why not give it to Adam Lyth? He scored 116 and 108 not out. Or even Gary Balance, 147 and 97 not out. George Bailey, 172 not out of 147. And then he backed it up with 47 off 71 in the second innings. And Ryan Sidebottom's coming here and he's taken bloody 6 for 106 in one innings. And you give him the man of the match. I don't know how that works. But anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links to that can be found down below in the description. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you've had a good start to your week. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to have some Pairs Master League. End of the transfer window. So who have we signed? You guys are giving me some good suggestions. So thank you for that. Make sure you tune in for that. As I said, hope you had a good day. And we'll see you tomorrow.